Not interested in playing many games from the recent times. I am not interested in Call of Duty. I'm not interested in mature or adults only games. I am not interested in any of the kiddie games. I am not interested in gambling, and I am not into being a Guitar Hero fan. I am into retro, old school gaming such as Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, games based on TV shows, and pixelated games. The reason number one why I think retro games are better is the price, of course. The price. Newer consoles are more expensive to buy than in old school games because we have internet now and you can play them freely while modern games have like hundreds of dollars, and especially on the Amazon. Like for example, the PS4 costs more than $300 and that have wasted any of your fortune, and I don't want to spend that much money because of that. For retro games, however, you don't really need to pay unless you are willing to buy 6th gen consoles, which is just cheap and you could save more fortune and could consider yourself lucky if you have some fortune and just have any old consoles or just played old games instead. iOS is something different, which I'll get to that later on. The second reason is the genre population. The genre for games today are usually puzzle, generic platforms, or shootings, and I'm not into one of these. And the games that I like to play are platforms, sometimes even racing, or even sometimes beat-em-ups. Retro games have so many defined platforming games, which makes it more unique. Combat games with more special abilities, or movesets, or racing games, just for fun, and multiplayers from the consoles that I have. The third reason why I think is the demographics. The game's demographic nowadays are mostly aimed at adults, but even though most games are rated E for everyone according to a survey ever since 1994, the games from the current consoles like the PS4 or Xbox One are aimed at adults, while Nintendo games are usually aimed at kids. Since Microsoft and Sony wanted to aim with violent games, and Nintendo is afraid to publish some violent games, wouldn't it? But I have no interest in playing violent video games, and I always felt lucky. Any kids today play video games don't know what the rating system are. So parents with any of the kids and everyone, better sure you check the game rating that is appropriate for your age. And if it's not appropriate for your age, just don't play it. Don't buy that game and delete the games that are inappropriate that you have. The fourth reason why, because it's not that memorable. Whenever I see newer games, I just eventually don't remember what I wanted. And for retro games, I can remember it easily because of the unique titles and easily would play it all by myself in a computer, and I just also get some cognitive thoughts on it. Is it a good game or not? For modern games, would eventually fade it out of my interest quite quickly after playing it in the first few months because I got bored of it easily. And the fifth reason why, because not all games are compatible. Whenever I saw modern consoles and I wanted to play retro games and keep it as a collection, I also know that the consoles these days wouldn't play all old games, and even the downloaded ones, which is depending on what gigabytes. Some modern consoles don't have any backward compatibility at all. My PS3 still have downloaded games. My 3DS can play any DS games. Some of the modern consoles would have to play all old games
But anyways, those are the 5 main reasons why I think retro games are better. Let me know if you like retro games or modern games in your comments, because I know this is only my personal opinion and I can't force you to change the opinions. And that's pretty much it.